So, do you want to turn it around so you can see its face? Do you want to
Oh yeah.
look at the back of the head? Do you wish to take off its clothes to see if maybe there's something in the guts? What's the issue?
I'm gonna check its head.
Back or front?
Generally. Back.
Back. So yeah, you're messing around with the back of the head. There's a tuft of false hair there. It's almost like metallic wires that would cut you if you touch the ends, but as you're sort of parting not the ends, it's easy for you to manage. And you're just realizing that this thing has a scalp of some sort. These hairs are effectively plugs, not real in any way, shape, or form. It's emulating humans to an uncanny level if it wasn't so stiff or hard.
Well, I learned one thing. I learned this thing's trying to look human.
It does look human. It appears so. With the horns and everything, you would think it would be if you didn't know tieflings already.
Arthur looks toward, goes ahead and takes off. Which thing did when it put the lamp in?
It just put it in its head, from what you could tell. But it seems pretty dug in there. Like you even try like shifting it off, it seems stuck. Do you do that?
I'm not gonna try pulling it off.
Okay, no problem. You probably just put it down after investigating the back of the head. Lunara, what are you doing? Do you kick this thing?
No. I'm not trying to do something stupid here. 'Cause I don't want to activate it on accident.
Or get turned to dust.
Well, turn to dust is what it is.
Oh gosh.
Oops. Damn, brutal. I
imagine the Terminator
looking around the crater.
Oh. Walking around the crater?
Yeah, to kind of see what made it go down. Like trying to figure out like what exactly caused this thing to fall out of the sky.
You can assume there's no magic here.
My personal theory is that the massive entity that, supposed to be the end of the world plus Adasaurs just mix into one weird thingy.
Well, I mean, if we're in some sort of like anti-magic field, it probably just lost power because it was probably a magical
The entity is not the end of the world. It is the thing that has the most potential for danger in the universe.
Oh.
But not if we leave it somewhere where there's no magic.
True.
You guys, could you make perception checks?
I know we're I know we're taking it very slow. Also, just simply to know, if you guys did not know, I do know what a Darwin Award is.
Do not earn a Darwin Award. Please promise me this, sir. You don't want that.
Don't
one.
worry. I know it's dumb ways to die.
No, don't do it. It's not only that. There's the shades of gray there. I'll tell you.
Well, in that case, I probably don't want it then.
No, you don't. Also, it's valid if you take yourself off the gene pool. So you can still live. By the way.
Well, but usually they give it to dead. It's usually given posthumously. There's only been like once or twice ever that a Darwin Award has been given to someone who survived the event.
Yeah, that's rough though for them.
I think one of the only ones is Lawn Chair Larry. He got a Darwin Award.
Yeah, that's rough. I don't know too much about that.
I think
but-
everyone else dies.
Yeah,
I had
90%
a
of them.
teacher who used to read us Darwin Awards.
Jeesh.
It was fun.
Anyways, you guys had a perception check, and you guys like hear every time you guys speak and ask yourselves a question, like a rumble near this entity.
Shit. Okay.
The question is, what does that mean?
Can't mean anything good.
I mean, who knows? Maybe he's just simply waking up.
Yeah, which
You
would
hear
be bad.
rumble, rumble, rumble.
Rumble, rumble.
Yeah, it sounds like rocks trying to. They're cracking on each other. Just every time you guys have a question or say anything.
Yes, Arthur simply.
Let's just
Look
take its head and
silly.
run.
Yep, Arthur's just gonna go ahead, grab his body, and run.
You're gonna grab his body?
The whole
Yep.
body, we can just take the head.
I mean, we could try, and
How
it could
about
just be
run?
stuck.
So what are we doing?
Like, let's just chop off its head and leave. We don't
Yeah,
need to take
but-
the whole body.
It's metallic, as I checked.
So,
You've gone through
metallic
metal.
things can have their heads chopped off.
Okay, then in that case, Arthur just simply yanks the head off.
You yank it off.
You have weapons, dude. Use a weapon and cut its head off.
Make a strength check.
Lord, help me.
Yep, you're stuck with me until Arthur's death.
Which
Which
might
will be
come sooner
soon.
than you think.
Yeah. 19 is amazing.
I
You
might kill you at this point.
lift this thing up, and the moment you lift its head, it says, "Stop trying to do that. Just turn me around. Fucking goddamn it." You probably let it go by this point, and then it goes back to rumble, rumble, rumble.
Hello?
Rumble, rumble. It's face down.
I'll turn it over.
You cannot make a strength check.
Arthur picks it up.
Make a strength check again
Oh,
with
great.
advantage because of Lunara. You know Lunara didn't need you. She kicked it over.
Fucking muscle mommy for the win.
Just
Yay!
the stiff metallic doll, this massive creation, one would say the epitome of human laboring, or at least the closest thing we ever got to a sex toy that we actually wanted in society, I guess. This thing would be
Oh, like
it.
Rick and Morty status.
It's hot. Yeah, this thing is beautiful. This thing almost has an allure that you cannot escape,
Ooh, spicy.
but diminished even as it is. The stiffness and the lack of, well, there is a reminiscent tone of Adasaur lingering, but it is so subtle now. It is different from when you first heard this entity as it stands or
Kind of sexy.
plays was, but it does speak, saying, okay, so it's been some time and I am no longer what I was once. I think Ayala really fucked me here, but I am so much of her and Adasaur. I hate myself with so much vigor I cannot explain. But this place sucks and I cannot move. I'm wondering if you could help.
Arthur grabs the head.
So
Stop
you're
trying to
just
rip its head off.
grabbing the head. You're jerking it around. It's sort of
Oh no!
sign.
I just thought it fell.
No, it is on. It's on the floor. It is stiff. It's motionless. It does not have capabilities of moving. So unless you
Okay.
jiggle it
Arthur then
or pick it up, it won't move.
I'm gonna look at this thing and just, why did you want that lamp so bad?
I saw a means to an end as I look back. As Gaiax, he was at the ropes, and he saw the weapon. He saw the item. He figured Adisor touched items would be powerful enough to get him out of here, out of there. As right as he was,
Tartarus.
they no longer are, but instead, here I am. They're not gone. They're just not the same. I think, like growth. I remember everything Adisor remembers. I remember all of Gaiax's lifetimes. But I can't
when
access.
you remember when
What?
you said you remember everything Asor remembers, you didn't remember the incident, right?
Which one?
His demise.
I was there, but that wasn't really me.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then you.
He. This thing just turns their eyes, which is the only thing that can move, to Lunara, and they say, "It is you that I can only ask this aid from. No one else. We're in this place, wherever this is, this magicless zone. We'll be unable to get back that magic if we do not aid each other. I ask you, maybe we could fix this world's problems. Maybe we could fix all the world's problems. But I fear I could turn back. Yet Gaiax says no. I'm in two minds. I don't know. They seem to just pause for a while, looking at Lunara.
How do I know you won't try to kill me the moment you can move again?
I won't do it then. I can promise this much. I am capable. My mind is growing. I can't promise I will forever be on your side. Maybe something even more important appears, but as it stands, I do not think killing or destroying the ones who freed Ayala would make sense for me to touch. I hold you in so high regard. If it wasn't for me being stuck in Tartarus, I would never have assaulted any of you. My mind
Is
wasn't.
this thing telling the truth?
It is. This thing, I'm going to put it succinctly. Vision.
Oh dear God.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's at your mercy. What do you guys do? You could
Arthur
wail
looks
on
at
it right now.
I mean, Arthur does ask, so can you remember what life was like before Tartarus?
Gaiax, born of the blood of Ayala, lived many, many years of life. When they constructed their body for an extension beyond their mind, our mind, it broke them. So scattered, he would have to stand. And that's when the war started. That's when I wasn't able to reign back all the other pieces of me. After the drill was destroyed, after Kuiko saved me, I didn't know where my place was. I was lost a long time. Without Ayala, we would all be lost if it wasn't for her being potentially reborn soon. I fear she would choose my body. This body would not be a vessel worth hers. Are you guys alright down there? Sounds like you're talking to that robot thing a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turns out
Let's
things
get this thing out of here.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
Okay. Dancer plucks his loot a bit, and then he'll give a D8 to Arthur.
Okay. Arthur's gonna try picking up the whole body. Arthur's gonna try pick up the body.
The entity says, no, there's no need. The only thing that could lift me from this cage of a planet is her. She looks to Lunara again. You need only touch me.
Oh, touching.
Yes. Place your hand on me. Don't be shy.
You're making it worse. Stop it.
It's getting darker here.
Yeah. I will place my hand on its arm.
Yes. The moment you touch their arm, they sort of jerk as if life is returned to their body. Their nerves are able to function properly, and they're lifting themselves up with a moment's notice with a hover. Your magic returns, Lunara. There is no issue, concern, or problem. You have to make no save at all. Earth is Ayala's domain. She has had this for forever. This is the connection, the thread, the line from the tree that she created. This is her home, but it is lost. It is too late, too far gone, burnt to ash. It is beyond recognition. This is at his death. This is a planet broken. Ayala's will barely lingering, and all of it has just been funneled to, in a shared path, you and then this entity. Enough to grant you the capability for you guys to free this planet properly. There is one issue. The people here are stuck. They cannot escape. There is an entity, an Esper. They have a grasp on it. Or the planet has a grasp on them. Whichever the case, magic cannot return until then. Their generation ships will never be powered unless that entity is disconnected from Earth. All of those individuals who would make it to Aeon will never, unless someone intervenes. That's what you get, Lunara, in about a second of touching this individual. Yes, it is orgasmic.
Damn it! Did I just have like mind sex with the robot?
It's a Vulcan touch.
Why are
it's
you
a
like
Vulcan
this?
mind.
Why are you like this?
You
give
started
me a Rick and
it.
Morty sex robot, and then you make
You
madness
started
happen?
it. It's the Vulcan mind meld. I had to
You
do
started
it.
it by making Vulcan a thing.
Oh, I had to do it to you. Oh yeah, no, that actually does happen. I didn't think it was a Star Wars thing until literally just now. I was like,
It's
fuck,
not Star
fuck,
Wars, it's
it is a
Star Trek.
What? You know, that was a misnomer. My bad. That was a misnomer.
Kevin!
That was a misnomer. Excuse me. Listen, I love Star Trek.
Oh no.
but-
Psycho.
that happens, this entity rises. They look at you with concern in their eyes, and they say, "Whatever is waiting for us at the tip of the planet, it's being tortured. I think we should free it. I believe this is connected to a lot of other things that we are yet aware of. But I will not pull you from your path, whatever that is. I thank you enough by offering my services."
Arthur,
I guess we're on the same path.
going home?
I do suggest we focus on freeing this planet. If we were meant to arrive here to help, I don't know, but I don't see a reason for not assisting the humans. They are favored by Ayala. She would say Earthlings. They would say Earthlings. Earthlings? Earthlings, that's the word. We're Earthlings, guys.
I liked Earthens better.
No, because that sounds so much like urchin to me. And earthenware is already a thing, so no thank you. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You have the game to choose what your path is. Just because I say there's a path does not mean you guys follow through. You guys could check out what's happening with Alfred and this little base
Nah, fuck Alfred.
that he's in front of.
Motherfucker.
I mean,
What's wrong with Alfred?
He
Arthur's
smiled when he
go.
thought I died.
Well, it's just because you scared the shit out of him. He was like, "Oh, I'm free of her." Oh no, I'm not free of her.
I'm just an innocent scientist.
He doesn't
That's what
know.
Does it? You just met.
Fucking.
Well,
Do you guys see the
You're
fire
kidding.
hydrant?
Arthur's gonna go ahead and grab us those word
The fire
scrolls
hydrant over
and
here, I think. I'm sorry, Arthur, go ahead.
I was actually planning to just send a message to the Time Dragon and ask why we've been sent back here.
If I could clap and the mic would pick it up, I would do it. What do you
Do it.
tell the Time Dragon Keeper who was definitely in every single fucking timeline?
He asked, what exactly are we supposed to be doing here?
That's just what you say? You say, "Hey, what exactly are we supposed to be doing here?"
Like, oh, he does add a little bit of complaint, like, we've been sent down here. I know it's your doing, but what are we supposed to do?
Do you say that verbatim?
Yes. In
Okay.
the, yep.
Excellent. Great.
Hey.
Uh,
Hey, might as well be the party's crazy man who's
listen. Mark off your spell. Mark off your scroll, and you get a response. How did you get this? Well, Arthur, you're here too soon. Hold on.
And that
There's a moment of pause, clearly, and after all that, you see Alfred step out with Koatesh, about half a dozen armed soldiers. Koatesh is definitely wearing a
Wait a
general's
second.
suit.
Nah,
She
what?
walks past the droids,
Wait a second.
walks up to all of you, and she's sort of just tapping, looking, investigating you all a bit, not saying much. She's very tall, and she looks back to everyone else. You all see the true visage of her. She has no lower jaw. There's only but bone for her lower jaw. Other than that, her face is clean. It's just a little cracked, kind of like missing bits of meat. Really, it's uncomfortable to look at too much, so you try not to look at it. It's much better to like look at the splendid wings that lay
And the eyes.
deep behind her. It encapsulates almost half your horizon. The white wings that are feathered, and then the crow-like, and then plated with gold on the elbows or the joints, really. Black wings that are on the left. And yeah, she's just tapping there on the sand. She looks back to her crew, and she does like a hand signal, and all of them literally walk back in. She walks up to you and looks with wariness towards the Atasaur Gaiax entity, and she says, "What are you all doing here?" What are you all doing here so early? The battle between Birth has not commenced yet.
I'm not really sure, but we managed to time travel after Arthur kind of like
travel.
Like he kind of tested the telepathic ability, like testing.
Doesn't work for you.
Ah, shoot.
You don't have your magic yet. I'm so sorry.
I know. This would make the conversation less awkward.
You are alone. There's only droids and all of you.
Okay.
Horde of Horns members, Gaiax / Atasaur.
So you know Tartarus, right? And its new rule about combat.
She rolls her eyes immediately. Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
Atasaur, the bane of my existence, my... Ugh. Okay.
I know.
That's fine. That's not that big of a deal. So you escaped Tartarus, I assume, by
like
time traveling to have the easiest exit, right?
Oh,
and
he just
then
simply recapped what happened. So like he tells him the battle, the reason why they're there.
You exposition dump. Great.
I mean, hey, it's better keeping them in the dark.
They grit their teeth and they say, so this entity is the one that brought you here, and you're aligned with it now? I don't think that's safe. This thing is beyond my scope, actually. I can't place it. She sort of just holds her hand up. It looks like she's scanning or maybe casting a spell of some sort, and you see her pull back almost like she should know better. She says, "Oh, yeah, okay, so yes, there is a big issue here that I'm having at the moment. There isn't much magic going on here. You see these people, most of the folk from Earth are going to die in not much time, and they need to be led out of here, have you guys ever heard of the god of creation, Vane? Okay, from your blank looks, I can tell that none of you know of Vane. So Vane usually doesn't bother with many people, but every once in a while he picks like a person or two to sort of bless, let us say. And here's the problem, because like he's very good at helping, but he's also very good at destroying. So it's always good to stay on the better side of them, Not the point. The point is, there's no magic here, and Vane can't locate this place until there's some magic here. And worst of all, he has to be the one to teach, I guess, the people who leave this planet how to survive base. I know none of this makes sense. You all have already been far past all of that. You guys could probably pick up a potion of resistance to cold and then just throw yourself out any shoot. They don't have that here, right? So they're like amoebas. They're very stupid.
Arthur just simply looks around and he says, "Well, I seen dumber."
Yes, so have I.
Listen, whatever the case, honestly, without magic being present in this realm anymore, it's very difficult. It seems like the planet is just really upset with its denizens and is deciding to destroy its own core. Its core being Ohe. You destroy Ohe, then we have no end of time. If we have no end of time, we restart. That'd be bad for every one of us present.
Fucking
So,
Ohe again.
what do you mean again? Have you met her already? You should not have met her already. What is going on? How fucked is the time?
Never mind. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
She's like full on frustrated. You could tell that she's maybe disconnected from her magic at this moment, and until that happens, then she gets like all the voicemails and is like, "Hey, Koatesh from the past, remember this? Oh yeah, don't do that. Oh yeah, fix this." Kind of situation. It's like a backlog. You guys can already imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, so magic is currently cut off.
Yes.
How do we undo that?
I'm so glad you asked. I was gonna probably get distracted and talk about some other stuff that is so unimportant, but to be honest, I was on my way there. I was gonna send half my troop to excavate the location to check on a way to reach the primordial chains, and then we'll shatter them. And then once that happens, we could ask Ohe for her fire so that we could put it in an engine. And then once that engine is prepared, then the largest generation ship to humanity will be created, which is really just half of us working really hard to make sure they don't die the moment the planet breaks apart in pieces.
Got it. Yes, because that makes sense.
Yes. But then we'd get Vayne, and Vayne would help 100% once we get the magic. We free Ohe, we get Vayne,
sure?
we get a ship. How nice.
Are we sure Vayne would help? Are we sure about that?
Of course.
Didn't you also say he's really good at destroying things?
Well, yes, but how do you think Ayala got her powers? She was taught
You think she got
by Vayne.
Mr. Vayne, right?
Okay.
Every Esper is connected to Vayne. He's the, I think, Earth terminology. He's the Alpha, but he's not the Omega. Ohe's the Omega, technically. Listen, it's a complicated thing. They're technically married. We don't need to worry about it too much.
Oh.
It's
okay.
It's weird osmosis greater than worldly things. It's. I don't want to say it's like dating your sister, but it's kind of. But whatever. It's not, because they're grander than that. So it's like I should have said it. I shouldn't have said it. She's sort of like.
Yeah, you're just making it worse and more confusing. So let's just try to keep it simple. And this isn't Alabama.
Oh, you have no idea about Alabama. The fact that the tales have reached Lunara about Alabama.
What? Oh, Bama.
Rough. That's rough.
Don't worry about it.
Like and subscribe, everyone. Yeah.
Like and subscribe for the content.
Like and subscribe and see me make stupid decisions.
Welcome to the content.
Oh no, we're all horrible. Anyways, do you guys see that crunched up oven?
No,
Oh,
I
you
see nothing,
don't. Oh, you
remember?
don't. It's upsetting that you don't see it. God damn it.
I get to leave work though in like 4 minutes.
Oh, wait, what?
I get to leave in like 5 minutes, so
No, but that doesn't help us. How long are we gonna be
I know.
playing for?
I don't know.
Anyways, however long we could last. I don't work tomorrow. Yay. Okay, so the situation in the dealio, honestly, is that the Kotesh does have effectively an army. It is bare bones at the moment. There are a lot of people out doing like scavenger runs and all that stuff. You guys learned that Vulcans are actually a thing, and she would mention that, oh, you actually sort of look like some of the Vulcans, but not all of them. You look like one of the evil ones, which is why maybe Alfred was a little peeved at you or concerned about you. But they're full on vampires. Like they're bloodsuckers and all of that. They cannot live in the light. On Earth, there's still a day and night cycle, so they burn up. Vulcans are exempt from that. So
Oh, cool.
they're even more scary. Although it is the Vulcans that basically trapped their mother, Ohe, in order to siphon all the power to them. So they like have this like a bit of a hierarchy going on. But then there's like always like warring going on between these vampire groups, and then you'd also learn about the demon group and then the werewolf group. You'd also find out about the lizard group as well.
Ooh, nightmare shit.
They look like Arthur, but they're quadrupeds. And that's the biggest distinction, is like when you find one of those lizard creatures that are, and again, it's like a dragonborn lizard hybrid thing. It's not either, and it's not both. They specifically are pretty much aware if they're bipedal creatures, but there are also mimics that pretend to be bipedals and then just wait for you to get close enough and jump at you.
Yeah.
With all that being said, magic being such a low feature of this realm, at least in the northern areas where you guys are right now. The southern parts, no problem. You guys could use magic all day fucking long. Magic missile it up. But where O has caged up in the north, the coldest areas, to keep her from using all her powers, she has they have effectively been forced in this planet to depend on mechanisms and circuitry to get around where they want. So effectively, they're gonna actually take like a aircraft carrier to where Ohe is. Gonna skip a lot of that time because you guys decided to call Kotesh, so that's nice. But really, it's up to you guys. Like, do you guys want to jump ahead and do that? Do you guys want to? Kotesh tells you straight up, is like, hey, we have a year to free Kotesh. Like, you guys are real fucking early. I don't need to do the battle for birth now. If we did it, we'd have like magic, and then it'd be easier for other things. But that's it.
I mean,
you guys could take a month hanging around doing stuff, learning proficiency and maybe something that you've been seeking for. You guys could go shopping and do something else. You could venture to get better mechanisms to better aid you. Whatever works.
So in the battle birth, could we bring our ship?
The battle for birth?
Yeah.
She tells you, yeah, of course. The savior is already... I don't mean to offend you, but I prepared for this a long time. So, not having the Onus Serene or Project 23 or Savior or the Eclipse Knight, whatever you call it, at whatever age, it will arrive when I have brought it. But that doesn't happen until the very last moment when the battle for birth actually does occur. This is after we free Ohe. That is when this place is at its most danger, at its most endangered. If my sisters see this realm without an Esper connected to it, they will try to reap it. And freeing birth is the end of that age. That's when hills begin. Sorry, she
Well-
says freeing Ohe is the end of birth. That's what I'm, I got my lore mixed up.
Arthur looks at Ronin, at Lunara, and he's like, so, do you want to go back to our present and deal with some of this shit that we still have? Or do you want us to just...
Do you guys have a way to get back? If you
Yeah.
do that, you'd be even in a safer position, and then I could call you when you're meant to. But
Yes.
I could use your help, I think, at this venture. Up to you, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I think if we stay here and help out setting things up the best we can, you know, set up for future success.
I was actually thinking we just head back, maybe get a few bounties up, maybe
Yeah, but if
our-
we like prepare for the battle now, then
What do
that
you need
makes
bounties
it
for? What we're trying to get off bounties.
money to buy upgrades for the ship.
Do you... I mean, you're not cash poor. And upgrades
Yes.
are already being made on to the ship.
Yes, my friend. Not for yet.
I mean they are, because you left Princess Malachi with about 100K to fuck around with. So between repairs, additions to the weaponry, and its armor, she's also pretty good at getting that money back.
Eh,
So yeah, so like
Honestly,
you guys don't need gold at all. But do you guys mention that money's an issue?
no. Arthur's just simply saying that we did kind of left things with unfinished business.
If you aid me here and we could clear the northern hemisphere from properly being snuffed away from magic, I should be able to return you to a time you haven't already lived in, which should be right after you left. A second after, in fact.
Okay. Arthur Kalec says, I'm in, but please don't send us back to
Well,
Tartarus.
I mean, isn't there still stuff here that needs to get done? I mean, with the conversation with the robot.
We're
I mean, it
helping
sounds like
her
there's
that way
stuff we
she
still need
can
to do.
send us back. We're helping us that way she can.
What do you bring this up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm bringing it up and saying, like, considering the conversation, it sounds like we're still needed here for a little bit.
You're early.
So you'll aid me then.
For now. I'm good
Okay.
either way. It's up to...
And
It's up
that
to
thing
Lena.
is gonna help you. She points to the horned beauty thing.
So it says.
Then I guess we have an accord between Court Horns members and this United America's army that I may have cheekily taken over. She sort of gives a wink. it's probably best if we moved fast. Is there anything else? Is there anything that you would need for your travels?
I mean, possibly some supplies.
Sure. What kind?
I don't even know.
We have
Me player doesn't know.
firearms. We have firearms. We have vests for protection. There's they created a cybernetic suit that if you're pretty good at driving stuff, it wouldn't be too much of an issue for you. There's a plethora of things these people have created. Most of them weaker than what you already seem to have, I'll say. But might be of aid. Like she does offer like if you guys want lock picks, there's smithing tools, carpentry tools, like most anything that's in the player's handbook that's a mundane item. To be honest with you,
I would love to try and pick up proficiency in locked picking tools.
So you guys want to spend some time here before you head out to Ohe? Because there is time to utilize. There is no rush. Effectively, what she's saying is like you have a year at least.
I'd like to pick up that proficiency if that's a thing.
The only thing is that there would be no magic for anyone other than Lunara and this other entity for the time being. But yeah, you could learn how to do that. So how long are we spending here? Are we spending till you're proficient?
I don't want to hold back if everyone else wants to go. Like,
the only one who will be rushing to go is her, who doesn't have access to her emails apparently.
I mean, Arthur does.
Arthur too, look at that.
Like, he just simply sees the situation as a bit over his head. Like,
So you
I
don't
may
wanna
or
be
may
here.
not need... Yeah, like, he doesn't want to be here without at least a potion, a revival kit, and maybe a portable use of magic. Yep. I'm just gonna be honest.
Again, you guys have spell scrolls of the sending variety. Who's to say maybe there isn't someone else here to help?
Should we just look up our options? So we can stay here, help this lady, prepare for the battle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you guys are going to stay here. The question is, how long do you stay here to maybe learn some stuff? Like, do you guys want to explore the area? You can definitely do that while you're gaining proficiencies. You could learn a different skill. If you're looking for that Arthur as well, maybe you wanted to know how to use those wolves that you climbed, that you hopped on top of, and in fact would get the land proficiency if you mess around with them long enough, and then that translates to mechanisms and all that. Some fucking reason.
I mean, we could use more people that are proficient with land vehicles, just being honest.
Yeah. We don't want to
You can all fly already. You can be proficient with fly vehicles. That will take a little longer, but that's definitely doable. Especially here, there's a bunch of flying vehicles here. Like, they're complicated as hell. You haven't seen anybody in port deal with that much. Usually they just deal with a stick.
Land, I feel like land would be easier. No?
There's different rules, but people are a little more reckless with the land vehicles because they feel more grounded.
I am guilty with that crime.
I'll blame you. I mean, I'll tell you how many of us are. Not me though. I've never been in a crash myself that I caused. Let me
Oh, no.
rephrase
Yeah,
that
me
that I
neither.
caused.
Oh no, I didn't crash the vehicle. I just went really, really fast.
Even when I'm dumb, I won't crash. Fuck that shit. Fuck that noise. I don't need the hospital right now.
None
okay.
of that.
So yeah. I mean that, or you guys could get a mech. You guys could build a mech if you guys want.
Oh
You
my
guys can do
gosh.
whatever you want. This is a D&D game with almost zero limitations. Only that the magic is the one limitation right now.
Except for me.
I mean, we could get her magic back.
Yeah.
And maybe.
Doesn't have to be now. Again, Arthur, are you looking to do something downtime is my question.
Oh yes, he's
What?
learning how to be proficient with land vehicles.
You want land vehicles? That sounds fucking amazing. So 10 days?
What is it the minimum to make that skill?
I'm asking if you guys feel like 10 days is adequate amount of time you think it will take you to pour yourself down into that skill and get it.
I think 10 days should be enough.
Okay,
I
no
mean,
problem.
yeah, for log picking doesn't take that long to learn. I mean, in real life, I learned how to lock pick in like a week.
Depends on the locks though. There's different grades and there's some that lock picks don't help for shit. But no, I know what you mean.
I'm just
in
thinking,
the
in
general
real world, I think I learned how to lock pick in a week.
The general lock picking of a regular lock is not that difficult. You are correct. But
Even like up to some more advanced locks, it doesn't take that long.
I don't hear my thing anymore.
I mean, I can pick some pretty advanced locks.
Oh, nice.
Not that, you know, I do that.
Don't worry. I'll cut all this off from the recording. Just in case. Just in case, you know. I don't want you being implicated for anything. Crying of the century. Lunara busted. Oh fuck.
Busted.
Well, this is gonna be a nightmare to edit.
Yeah. So no, yeah, I think 10 days will be.
My other D&D character is a rogue and very good at lockpicking. Yes.
Nice. So yeah, I think 10 days is a good enough time for you guys to learn the basics of whatever trade that you're trying to learn. So how about just an intelligence check to see and make sure we don't breach past those 10 days.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this.
See if it was a longer weekend.
It might take me a second because I'm driving.
Take your time. You know what? You take as long as you want. Honestly, you take so long that you don't do it till you're parked. God damn it.
So
don't drive and D&D.
We'd be game over at that point. It's the 30-minute drive.
Don't drive and D&D. This is my.
I'm fine.
This is my public service announcement. Like
Thanks.
and subscribe.
I appreciate your public service announcement. I'm going to ignore your public service announcement.
Do not ignore public service announcements. They're very useful.
Sometimes.
Right. Either way, Arthur, you could roll intelligence check.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Let me autopilot my car. There we go.
No.
Wait, your car has autopilot?
Yeah, it'll drive itself down the freeway. It's fine.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my car drives itself pretty much.
I can't nowadays with vehicles.
That's a bit scary.
I mean, I still have to like touch the steering wheel every once in a while, but it'll lane keep all by itself.
Okay. So low tech on a pilot.
So, here's what I'm gonna say. It's gonna sound backwards, but work with me, guys. So, Lunara, you're able to get your proficiency, no problem, no issue for thieves' tools. Arthur, you're able to get your proficiency, no problem, no issue for land vehicles. Congratulations, guys. It took about 10 days.
I know.
Go ahead.
Congratulations. Hooray, I learned how to drive.
Nice. You got your license approved by the the UA military actually. But
Ew.
so the thing that happens right in these 10 days, you guys are obviously not without meeting each other and talking to each other. The more familiar faces, you know. And through osmosis, Lunara, you also gain proficiency in land vehicles.
Nice.
And as much as you try to teach Arthur about lockpicks, you just suck as a teacher.
I mean, that's fair.
Like you'd yell at him, and then like he'd get frustrated, and then you'd get frustrated, and it's just that like both of you are just throwing the tools around, not even doing anything anymore, just to reset it the
Can't
next
be good at
day.
everything.
And you know what? You guys kind of like vibed better together, the pair of you, through the driving courses, you know, because you found it pretty relaxing, Arthur, and you felt like, man, Lunara's got to learn how to do this. Like this is fun as hell. Vehicles in port do not have this whatever ATV thing, whatever that means. All terrain vehicles. That shit is the best, man. All terrain. Sorry, I mispronounced it. Says Arthur. But as
Well, at least you didn't say RT, so.
as you guys recognize that there is a plethora of land vehicles. Basically, in Earth, they have that covered 90% of the time. They're way better than any options you would ever have in any other planet that you all are aware of, because no one cares about land vehicles. It's such a superfluous concept. If you can't go up to the higher building, how are you doing your deliveries? You know what? Forget it. You boo boo.
But now I can
anyways,
drive my own car.
you can drive your own
Ew.
vehicle, yes. And then I assume, well, up to you guys really. Do you guys want to do anything past that? The Gaiax entity is still here, lingering around you guys, not doing much other than floating by you. It's sort of in a protective manner. It'll sort of hang with you till it finds something better. It doesn't have a clear path, so to say. It's very open-ended with this entity, wherever their allegiance lies at the end, whatever their alignment becomes.
Arthur talks to Lunara and is like, Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but something tells me that whole Ayala and Fierro situation hit you a little harder than I think.
What do you mean?
I mean, it looked at you, said something, then before you did the stabby part.
I mean, it's just that it's complicated.
If you know half my people back home, complicated is the accent.
I mean, it's kind of just not. I don't really know how to explain it to you in a way that makes sense.
Arthur just simply brings his hands up and he's like, look around you. Does anything around here make sense?
I mean, a planet's a planet. They're all, in essence, the same thing. Especially when you've been around for a while.
Says young Lunara.
Well, young, but like, she's already lived a really long time.
Yeah, but you look young right now.
Yeah. But it's like a old lady trapped in a little girl body. It's weird.
Oh no, that's that girl from Invincible. Fuck. I'm just copying every other shit, aren't I? Anyways.
Don't worry.
So,
I mean, when you've lived long enough to see enough lifetimes of others. Every planet's just kind of.
Oh, geez. All right. I'm going to assume that you guys eventually go to free Ohe. So you guys would have had a long rest many times over. This place seems to be suffocating in all manner. It definitely does not let you breathe easily. If if you have a couple generations here, they might develop this thing that affects their breathing eventually, and that'll be problematic.
Multi-respiratory system. Got it.
Asthma and shit.
You're an
All
or an
problematic.
adaptive respiratory system that allows them to process the air.
Yeah, but I'm assuming all of you get on a it looks like a penis with wings. It's a penis with wings. You guys is what you guys get in. You guys
Robot
never seen an air vehicle so phallic in your lives, but there we are, stepping into it.
So now we're putting the sex robot on the penis ship. Got it.
The sex robot is going on the penis ship, and it is going up high in the sky.
And Lunara is definitely not flirting with the sex robot.
The sex robot is not interested. The sex robot is a lie. The cake is a lie. I'll tell you right fucking now.
And you're shipping it real hard.
It is its own duality. It's trying to figure out how it even exists. Okay, it wants to
that was a
defeat
ship that
itself.
I was really fighting for.
Yeah, this thing might suicide later. To be honest with you, just because like I don't like you. I don't like you either. Fuck it.
I mean,
But what if I like both of them and it's my love for both of them is enough?
Okay, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just messing with you.
You don't, see, they don't have dragon attributes, so you don't get that bonus to proficiency. But I want to give it to you. I'll have to think about it. Either way, you guys go to where everyone is pointing is where Ohe is at.